Hi friends, in this session we'll be doing the introduction part of grade 7's 4th chapter Simple Equations. So let's begin. Setting up of an equation. Now what is an equation? An equation is a condition on a variable such that two expressions in the variable should have equal value. An equation is a condition on a variable such that two expressions in the variable should have equal value. You will have a better understanding of what an equation is towards the end of this video. Now imagine Pinky is your sister and your mother had given you few candies and Pinky stole or she took some candies from you. But you don't exactly know how many candies she has taken. Now, what we have to do in such a situation is we will mathematically represent the situation. We consider the number of chocolates she took from you to be a variable. Now, what is a variable? The word itself explains much better. Variable is something which varies, which keeps changing. Vary keeps changing. So a variable is represented by an alphabet or by a letter. It could be any amount. It could be 10, it could be 20, it could be 30, it could be anything. You don't know. So since you don't know, you're representing that with a letter. Here we have represented the number of chocolates Pinky took from you to be X. She said that mom gave her 9 chocolates and the total candies she has is 14. Pinky said that her mom gave her 9 chocolates and right now she has 14 with her. Let's see. So let's set up an equation. Total number of candies minus number of candies mom gave her is equal to your stolen candies. Now, Pinky said that she has 14 candies with her. How come she got 14 candies when mom only gave her 9? So what we have to do is we subtract the total number of candies and we find the difference of the total number of candies and the number of candies which were actually hers or which mom gave her. So Pinky said she has a total of 14 candies. Mom gave her only 9. She got some more amount of chocolates than she's supposed to be having. So total amount minus number of candies mom gave her is equal to your stolen candies. So total amount of candies Pinky has is 14. Number of candies mom gave her is 9. So 14 minus 9 is equal to X. X is something you don't know. So you have represented this situation, this number of stolen candies as X. Since we got the total number of candies to be 14 and the number of candies mom gave her to be 9, we can find out the number of candies stolen by the equation 14 minus 9 is equal to X. 14 minus 9 is nothing but 5. Therefore, X equal to 5. That means Pinky stole 5 chocolates from you. Now, let's see the parts of an equation. For example, if you're considering 14 minus 9 is equal to X. What are the minimum requirements of this to be an equation? An equation has few parts. Number 1 is number. Number 2 is mathematical operation. Number 3 is equal to sign. And number 4 is variable. There are more than one numbers in this equation, 14 and 9. These both are numbers in this equation. Mathematical operation. Now, what are mathematical operations? The symbols such as plus, minus, multiplication, divide, all these are mathematical operations. The equal to sign is very essential in an equation. If an expression has an equal to sign, then it is converted to a equation. A variable is an unknown quantity represented by an alphabet which can take up any value according to the situation. So in this situation, the variable is x and the value of x is equal to 5. Let's proceed. Examples of setting up equations. Now, Ria asked Sarah to think of any number. Then she told her to multiply that number by 4 and add 7 to it. The result was 43. Now, this is a situation where Ria is asking Sarah to think of any number. And Sarah thinks of a number and Ria is going to guess. Let's see. To find the number, Ria set up an equation. Ria assumed that number to be y. Now, Ria multiplied this y 4 times, added to 7, and she got 43. Now, isn't this kind of complicated? 4 times y added to 7 gives 43. Is there any simple method by which I can represent it? Yes, by using mathematical operations and equal to signs. 4 times y. How can I represent 4 times y in a much easier way? 4 times y is nothing but 4 into y or 4 multiplied by y. So I can represent 4 times y as 4y added to. Now what does the word added mean? You're adding upon something, you're increasing it. So you're using a plus symbol there. You're adding something. So 4y plus 7 gives 43. Gives can be represented by the equal to sign. So 4 times y added to 7 gives 43 can be represented as 4y plus 7 is equal to 43. There is an important note. When numerals are multiplied to variables or letters, the multiplication symbol may or may not be there. Now what does this mean? We saw 4 times y and we also said it is 4 multiplied by y. But did you notice that we didn't use the multiplication symbol? We didn't write 4 into y, instead we wrote 4y. So when numerals are multiplied to the variables, the multiplication symbol may or may not be there. Now a review of what we know. A variable. An equation is a condition on a variable. A variable takes on different numerical values. Its value is not fixed. Variables are denoted usually by the alphabets. An equation is a condition on a variable. Now, for example, I'm taking up an equation. Say 2x plus 5 is equal to 10. Now, x has a particular value to be equal to the RHS. Now, I have to multiply 2x plus 5 is equal to 10. So there x has a particular value in that statement, or in the LHS, x has a particular value so as to be equal to the RHS. So equation is a condition on a variable. A variable takes on different numerical values. Its value is not fixed. Now, in an equation, I'm using 2x plus 5 is equal to 10. Okay, so I'm getting a particular value for x in this equation. Similarly, in another equation, I might get the value of x as 5. In some other equation, I might get the value of x as 10. In something else, I get it as 13. It depends. It's not fixed. That's why a variable is not a fixed value. Its value keeps on changing depending upon the situation. Variables are denoted usually by alphabets. For example, X, Y, Z, anything will do. From variables, we form expressions which are used to make equation. Now, what is the difference between an expression and an equation? The main difference between an expression and an equation is that an expression does not have an equal to sign, but an equation has equal to sign. For example, 2 plus x is an expression, but 2 plus x is equal to 10 is an equation. This is the major difference. Now, a review of what we know. The expressions formed by performing operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division on the variables. Now, we can form expressions by performing operations. Now, what are these operations we are referring to here? We are referring to the mathematical operations, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. In order to form an expression, we can use any of these mathematical operations on the variables. For example, an expression could be 3y or 2 plus x or 7 by z. All these are expressions. Now let us consider few examples. 4x plus y. This is an expression because it does not have a equal to sign. If this expression had an equal to sign, it would have been converted to a equation. For this, first we multiply x by 4 and then add it to 5 to the product. Now in this case, what we have done is we have multiplied x by 4. That is nothing but 4x, and then added 5 to the product. The product means 4x. We added 5 to the product. So this is the expression. Now this expression is formed by performing the addition operation, that is 4x plus 5. Let us consider another example. 10y minus 20. Here we have used the subtraction operation. For this, we multiplied y by 10 and then subtracted 20 from the product. First, we have multiplied y by 10. That's nothing but 10 into y, or simply 10y minus 20. That is, then subtracted 20 from the product. What was the product? 10y. So this is another example for a expression. 10y minus 20 is a expression. All these are examples for expressions. Now let's do some substituting. X equal to 1. Now I have to substitute the value of x as 1 in this equation. Notice that I'm using the word equation because it has a equal to sign. Now I'm substituting the value of x as 1. So 4 times 1 plus 5 is equal to 9. Okay, instead of x, I'm substituting the value of x as 1. So 4 times 1 plus 5 is equal to 9. So 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Now here I'm substituting the value of x to be 5. 4 times x plus 5 is equal to 25. So 4 times 5 plus 5 is equal to 25. that is nothing but 4 into 5, which is equal to 20. 20 plus 5 is equal to 25. Now x is equal to 15. I have to substitute the value of x to be 15 in 4 times x plus 5 is equal to 65 in this equation. 4 times 15 plus 5 is equal to 65. 4 into 15 is nothing but 60. 60 plus 5 is equal to 65. Now in the last case, x is equal to 0. 4 times x plus 5 is equal to 5. 4 times 0, that means 0, 0, 0, 0. That means its value is 0. Any number multiplied by 0 is 0. So 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Thanks for watching. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram for regular feed of our videos. Leave your doubts and suggestions in the comment box. Thank you.